Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Secrets of the Sire. We do this every week. We talk all the fun stuff that you love to talk about: comics, movies, TV, pop culture at large. I'm your host, Mike Dolce. I am joined, as always, by my co-host, the Lord of the Radio himself.
Hello, good evening.
That's Hassan Godwin.
Yeah,
and we
me.
have our special guest here tonight. We have Kai Cole from Kai Society.
What's up, y'all?
All right, she's joining us live in studio. So we also want to welcome. We have a full house here. We got our bud Peter hanging out in the background. We've got our intern intern in the doghouse, Patrick, who disconnected the internet 10 minutes before we went live. So it's a very intern thing to do. Is to disconnect.
But he got it back just at the last minute. So.
I'm going to give credit to our producer Sam for restart.
Oh, really? You're not even
the modem.
Okay,
yeah.
He gets nothing.
Oh yeah.
All right,
we love Patrick, and we love his contributions. We did not love that contribution.
Yeah, no.
We're going to go with the opposite of that. But we have a great show, and luckily we're on Periscope now. Go to @Michael_Dolce. Go to Facebook.com/Secrets of the Sire.
Do it.
Go check us out on there. Go check us out on SoundCloud as well and all the fun places. But right now we're live. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff.
Don't do it now.
Well, I mean, go to the Facebook feed. Don't go to SoundCloud now because that's just a waste of time.
We're not there.
That's just a waste of time. Like, why would you do that? Go to TalkRadio.nyc. Call in 877-480-4120. In addition to Kai, we have author Dara Lyons. She's published 16 different novels in her time, and like legitimately published too, not just like ramblings in your basement and then put them up on the internet.
Wow.
No, I mean like she's like legit.
Yeah.
As opposed to like
You just called out my entire my entire business plan right there. Thanks a lot.
That's right. That's right. Well, you can make money, but
I'm going to pack my things and I'm just going to catch a train.
You're not here to write. You're here to talk. Get to talking here, Hassan.
All right.
You don't get to be Lord of the Radio by being quiet.
I can do anything I want now that I am Lord of the Radio.
Okay.
Not really. It's not in your contract.
What?
Remember that time you were like really drunk and like we put that piece of paper in front of you
really?
and you're like, sign.
Really? Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
The only caveat is you're not allowed to knock out the internet. Like that's it.
Well,
like, as long as you don't do that, you don't break.
That was
right,
an intern.
Exactly. Right. That's
why I have an intern.
You don't break contract as long as you do that. But yeah, we're gonna pit Dara and we're gonna pit Kai Cole against each other in celebrity pop culture Jeopardy. Kai actually, and Dara, if you're listening before you call in, she has been studying. Like she was like grilling me on like actual legit questions that
Were you giving her the questions ahead of time?
No.
Is that what was happening?
No, this is not CNN and Hillary. Like we are not favoring one candidate
politics.
over the other.
Ouch, politics.
However, well, our audience doesn't follow politics. They don't know what they're like.
We don't know what they do.
CNN.
They follow us. They don't follow anything.
What is that? Was CNN in the last Batman movie? Because I hated that movie. It was terrible.
It was. CNN was in the last Batman movie.
Actually, and they blew up. So
yes,
they got blown up.
They were killed.
They got blown up.
CNN was killed.
They got blown up. So we're gonna keep it non-political now because
now that you've screwed the pooch on that one.
Now that I insulted our audience.
Now any Hillary supporters.
Usually I'm very, very good at insulting.
They're taking their cell phones and tossing it to the ground right now.
Well, the joke's on them if they did that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like
now they're doubly mad at us.
They're like,
because the losses are mounting
why
here.
Why would you do that? I'm going to get you back by destroying something that's
my
vital
property.
to my everyday
But
existence.
it's happened. It's not like it doesn't happen. I've seen it happen.
This is very true. Actually, so I'm going to give a call to action. We're going to do a new segment called Call to Action.
Call to action. Well, wait.
Don't break your cell phone. That's not the call to action.
Okay.
Just chime in if you've ever done something stupid like breaking your cell phone because you were angry at the other caller.
Although you might have to find a landline to chime in if you've ever done something stupid like that.
Well, I would hope by now you got it. I mean, if you have the contract with Verizon, they'll ship you a phone in like 2 weeks.
I don't know. If I break my phone, I might just be like, well, that's it for that.
Second call to action. No cursing this week. We're gonna keep this cursing free. Last week we were dropping F-bombs all over the place.
There is no we. There is no we.
This is true. Our guest was dropping F-bombs all over the place. You can curse on here, but we like to keep this as family friendly as possible. So, we're going to keep it as good. We're also going to talk Thor Ragnarok because that awesome trailer came out. But we do have some dissenting voice here that didn't think it was as awesome.
Oh.
And I'm pointing over in the direction of our producer engineer extraordinaire Sam Leibowitz. Who gives it 2 thumbs down. So we're going to go with
2 thumbs down.
Yeah.
All right. We can't talk about that right now, right? We have to wait until the segment comes up.
It's our show. We can do whatever we want. Let's talk Thor Ragnarok. I was going to start though with Marvel artist accused of anti-Semitic and anti-Christian artwork in the background of X-Men comics.
Oh, why start with that? How big a deal is that?
And we're going to talk about Thor
racism
Ragnarok.
in comics. I don't even know about it. I know nothing about it.
Well, let me do this instead because and we were lamenting off camera, off air that. The one downside to our show, and this is the one downside, is news now happens so fast.
Right.
Like this happened, I think, Sunday night. Artists all over the place. Mark Brooks was chiming in on Facebook, and Mike Choi, super. And boy, I can't believe he tanked his career like that, and I can't believe he would do something like that. For anybody who doesn't realize, I'll recap. For anybody who doesn't know, Indonesian artist Ardian Syaf. I don't hope. I'm sure I butchered his name.
I think Syaf.
What are you going to do? Inserted numerous references to the ongoing Indonesian protests against the Christian governor of Jakarta. And that's I'm going to leave it at that because the name, forget it. I'm not even coming close to that.
We need to discuss these things in the green room so that we can phonetically, sound these out before we get on the air. Because I'll diagram them for you so that we can pronounce them correctly.
That's like research. Yeah.
That's
and preparation.
Come on, man. We got to do due diligence, right?
If you want to catch us in the green room not doing diligence and research, go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Secrets of the Sire. And in fact, the green room conversation tonight was superhero. Peter, what were you guys? What was the conversation?
Oh man. Oh boy.
Obscure superheroes that you guys were making up in the green room.
Just very terrible.
What was it? Jersey.
Like the worst superheroes.
Jersey Substitute Heroes League.
It's the New Jersey Substitute.
The Jersey League of Substitute Heroes.
So it's like the Jersey chapter.
I really liked Cholesterol Guy.
Cholesterol Guy.
The best one.
Peter's got, and Peter, you better hurry and write this now because when I announce it, people are going to write this. Wi-Fi Guy.
Wi-Fi Guy is a good one.
His signal is strong.
Yeah.
And he had but Peter, you had this whole conceit behind it, which is really, really good too. Like somebody steals his password, completely resets his route.
But you're giving the whole thing away now.
Well, I mean that's the
spoilers.
No, it's not the spoilers for the.
It's like Ghost in the Shell.
Right, exactly. Exactly. It's not a spoiler. I mean, it's like a movie trailer. It's like any movie trailer.
All right.
It's like any movie trailer.
I tried.
All right,
I tried, Peter.
You're telling Kai, and she's going to steal it.
What's that? Start the Kickstarter right now. Literally, launch the page.
Actually, as soon as we go off the air, we'll just do a video, and then it's happening.
It's happening. Exactly.
And it'll be $10,000 by tomorrow because that's how. Cool
is that our reach? I was going to say not funded. In fact, like negative dollars. Like Kickstarter would actually charge him money.
All I try to do every day is be positive.
Based on it.
You're ruining that for
and
me.
I am stealing Wi-Fi Guy. It's actually Wi-Fi Kai. So already branded and everything.
Is this like a rivalry growing right here?
She's on GoDaddy, like securing that website. It's already over.
So Peter is our staff writer, who is I just anointed you staff writer, by the way, just because I don't have another title for you.
Awesome, man. This thing is growing.
I know it's just growing by leaps and bounds.
It's an empire.
So
with me, the Lord of the Radio, at the head of the. Oh, I'm sorry.
Peter will have the ultimate revenge, though. Against Wi-Fi Kai, because he helped craft the Celebrity Jeopardy we're going to play.
Yeah, that's going to be
but
tough.
Kai was asking me questions like, who killed Professor X in Avengers vs. X-Men, which we all know is Cyclops, because I know it and I'm good like that. But
I actually didn't know that.
Our Celebrity Jeopardy is not going to be way as involved, nearly as involved as that Kai.
No,
nearly as involved.
But it's going to be.
Studying is my nature.
You're studying, but you're studying hardcore.
I don't think you could study the stuff that these guys are coming up with.
No,
I didn't have any part of it because I was pushing for you.
You should have seen the stuff I pitched to Mike last night. He's like, just pretend that someone hasn't read comic books.
keep it going. I want to welcome Fika Leone. Just joined our audience.
Nice.
You need to
What's
color
he
in
got
that
to
patchy
say?
beard. It is not patchy tonight. My beard is. This is the Thor beard. I got the Thor shirt. I got the Thor beard. We got it all rocking for this.
Yeah,
Thor
you always arrange.
Ragnarok.
I don't.
That's my preparation.
I never arrange.
That's my preparation.
That's your preparation.
The bartender
t-shirt.
tonight, though, at dinner was like, awesome shirt. And then,
Really?
and then I quizzed her on the Celebrity Jeopardy.
That's why she knew, because she knew what the heck shirt you were wearing.
Exactly.
So see, that's not even fair.
No, I didn't quiz her on Thor questions. There are no. I just gave that away. No Thor questions.
Look at that. Look at that. It's so easy. It's so easy.
It's so easy that
I'll get you through this. I got you.
Thank you.
By the time this segment's over, you're gonna know all the answers. It's all.
So let's talk about Thor. Actually, we can skip ahead here.
We're gonna talk about Thor.
Yeah, we're gonna go back in segment 2 and talk about hidden messages.
I don't want to talk about Thor. Talk about something else.
All right, so let's do hidden messages then. Look at this. We're just bouncing all around.
Did we finish the? Did we finish the
anti-Semitic thing?
Did we do that?
We didn't really start it.
So then, let's just pass through that.
I think you guys need some like on-air coaching. You guys have a problem with completion. You guys have a problem with teamwork. Let's just take a deep breath together.
Yeah. I went there. That's right. All right, Christina Gillen says talk about Thor. She just screams. She's on her Facebook page, and she wants to talk about Thor. So we're going to talk about Thor.
We don't care what she wants.
Cardell D. Henderson says, I agree, talk about Thor. Don't talk about racially insensitive. Don't talk about things that have relative meaning.
This was on your dance card, man. You were the one who put the schedule together.
Well, this is what I want to talk about, though. This is not the first time hidden meaning has been placed in artwork, though. Ethan Van Sciver painted sex in the background of every single panel of New X-Men 118.
So did Joe Quesada used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
In the old days. In ye olden days.
Our intern Patrick pointed out that Disney actually had 12 hidden sexual images in Disney movies, like the giant penis on the cover of Little Mermaid. You go look at that, kids.
Nah, don't look that up, kids.
Or don't. There's a penis there.
Spare yourself.
There's a penis.
No, you're ruining Disney
for
the kids.
Family-friendly episode.
Well, this is a non-cursing one.
No, it's not.
Oh,
it's completely.
Actually, it's not.
Ficleone doesn't even. Ficleone is just baffled that we have an intern.
It's a family-friendly episode, but it's a family full of bastards.
He said, "What a waste, Patrick! You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time." We keep telling him that, but he just keeps coming back. Al Milgrom, though, I think has the best hidden message, though. After Bob Harris, Marvel editor-in-chief, was replaced by Joe Quesada, he put in the background of the Captain America issue that he was inking, haha, Bob Harris, haha, he's gone, good riddance to bad rubbish, what a nasty SOB. And it's actually written in the back of... There's a bookshelf in the background of Captain America, and somebody pointed it out.
So this happens quite often.
Yeah.
It's just not
it's not at this level where he's basically saying that all Jews and Christians are evil.
Yes, it's not hate-filled.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So our discussion of that is don't do it.
Yeah,
and we're done.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
We got that.
Yeah. We did our
don't let
political.
That happen again.
This is, I think, the political segment that we're going to go through.
Please don't be jerks.
So don't be stupid. Yeah. Don't be stupid.
Because he was fired finally.
Yes,
I did see that.
Yes, he was let go, and his career's over now.
Yes, according to him, he said that even before he got fired.
Oh well, he kind of knew that. Yeah, I mean, but this is a lesson of the internet too. Like, don't put something out there that I don't know everyone in the world could possibly comment on in some mass quantity style.
Although I can tell you how Wi-Fi Kai would handle that situation. I would simply lower the bandwidth. Lower the bandwidth. All right, so we did it. We did our due diligence. We covered serious topics. Now on to Thor. When we come back.
You're listening to the Talking Alternative Network.
Hello, I'm JC.
I'm Joan. And welcome to 21st Century Entrepreneur.
We bring education,
insight,
knowledge,
awareness,
trouble,
craziness, and fun
for you, the entrepreneur who's looking to build your business
and your community. Listen every Friday from noon to 1 Eastern on TalkRadio.nyc. And you can tweet us at 21st CE Radio or Talk Alternative.
Talking Alternative Radio, 24 hours a day.
Joined by my esteemed colleague and co-host, Lord of the Radio.
Lord of the Radio.
Lord of the Radio.
Thank you very much.
Do you have to apply? Do you have to go to college for that? Is there some sort of classes?
I could tell you how to become the Lord of the Radio, but then you'd become Lord of the Radio, and I wouldn't be Lord of the Radio
this is
anymore.
Very true.
No such thing as co-lord.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Secrets of the Sire.
Welcome back to Secrets of the Sire, which is brought to you every week by our beloved patrons. We have dedicated fans Omar Morales, Einar Peterson, Matt Beyer, John Hoff III, Ashley Haikai, our program director Stephanie Dolce, our executive producers Steve Hovecki and Brian Phillips, and as always, our Uber fan Christina Dolce. If you want your name shouted on the interwebs, go to michaeldolce.com, which will take you to our Patreon page, or go to patreon.com/Secrets of the Sire. All right, we're going to jump into Thor now, which is what I think everybody's been waiting for. I know Cardell, I know there was a Christina, there was a Hassan, there was a Wi-Fi Kai. I mean, there was like all these people are like, let's talk Thor. Let's talk Thor.
That's your amalgamation of everybody.
Yes,
like 4 people.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
It was 5. It was clearly 5.
That was 5.
Yeah. Peter wants no business with that though. Peter
I don't do math.
Peter wants to know who would win between the Jersey Substitute League and Jersey Jedi. So that's a good shout out to
Jersey Jedi
who joined us on. But would it be like would it be like the scene where Hayden Christensen just like wipes out the kids?
Yes,
it would just be like
it would
that,
be
right?
quite. It would be almost exactly that.
Wi-Fi guy would be like, "Hey,
and it would
Jersey Jedi, you're
It would be that scene in which case he ignites his lightsaber and then it fades to black. We don't even see the slaughter.
That's it. That's it. All right. Well, Jersey Jedi is one of our beloved patrons, so I'll definitely give him the nod up.
You gotta always give it to them.
So we were talking Thor trailer before we got on here, and I want to lead with why. Once again, this kind of shows why Marvel is just so many steps ahead of DC and why they're always going to be. But we actually had a dissenting voice here that didn't like Thor Ragnarok trailer at all, and that's producer Sam Leibowitz. Sam Clewison, what did you not like?
So what I didn't like about it is I felt like they made Thor a 13-year-old prepubescent kid the way he was acting throughout the whole trailer, and it was kind of like, isn't Thor supposed to be like a tough god, not a 13-year-old kid?
So too hokey, a little too cartoony.
Yeah.
I will say this though. On that note, I think some of the some of the cinematography and some of the costumes are very bright. Very bright, very neon. Like Jeff Goldblum kind of looks like he could be.
This is the closest it looked to what I had always wanted to look.
Really?
I always said that the Thor movie should be like very mini Lord of the Rings movies.
Okay.
Because of the mythology and whatever.
Sure.
You have opportunity, and the last 2 were very kind of.
But do you think like the color scheme throughout, and I just mean that
I think the color schemes are in keeping. If you watch the others, they're much broader color spectrum because they're at the end of the rainbow.
Right.
It was the Asgard thing. So.
I mean, and the reason I bring that up too is I think there was back when X-Men came out in 2000, they're like, put them in leather jumpsuits, make them look like the Matrix because you don't want these things to look like comic book characters. And I feel like this movie is really, this is where it's like, okay, this is basically comic books come to life, which is not always the best thing, though. And yes, Christina, I am rocking a Thor shirt. That's right. See, preparation, Hassan. Preparation.
Yes. Well, I didn't get the memo, so.
Christina says Thor is very naive. That's why he acts the way he does.
She doesn't know anything about Thor.
And Kai points out that Hassan is supposed to be wearing a Hawaiian shirt per last episode. He is not.
He is not.
It's purple, though. It's a colorful shirt.
That does not
It's
count.
a purple.
That's not a colorful shirt
it's
at all.
Colorful. It's as colorful as I get.
That I agree with. That statement is accurate 100%. And once again, this is
contractually, you broke the rule because I'm not supposed to be on camera.
Yeah, but I wrote the contract, so I can change the terms at any point.
Deceive Lord of the Radio. This is not going to work.
See how that works?
This partnership is over.
I'm Lord of the Radio.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that when the show's over.
That's right. I'm getting the F out of here. Boom.
It is. Yeah.
But see,
we're done. We're done. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, but I think what it does illustrate the Thor trailer in general is just how much they can do that DC just can't do, right? I mean, DC tries to rush a story when they launch Batman versus Superman. They try to rush this mythology, whereas you have a moment in the trailer where Thor recognizes Hulk, and we're watching a trailer and we already know because there's so much built up history now. Like, oh, this is an epic scene. Why is this an epic scene? If this was a DC movie and you unleashed, like, give me some DC characters here. Give me a DC character and give me some surprise Green Lantern and some surprise DC character that we have. And Green Arrow.
Swamp Thing.
Like if Swamp Thing. If Swamp Thing came out of the earth, you'd be like, the initial reaction would be like, oh, Swamp Thing's in this movie. But we're now watching this going, oh, Hulk's in this movie, and Hulk and Thor have a thing, and they've battled already, so now they're battling again. Like, there's just already this added, like, story that you can't
Their business
have.
model is better. Their level of preparation is better. But I think DC's getting a really bad rap.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
by us, because we continually.
Well, yeah,
we basically bash on them every single week.
Yeah, they're not sponsoring this show anytime soon.
I know, this is very true.
But I think
coming on the show in a few weeks is DC Comics. We love them.
Yeah,
You're doing
I won't
great.
be here that week. I'll call in.
I'm gonna reach out to Jeff Johns though. I'm gonna start with, you may remember me from Wizard, and we'll just go from there.
We'll see how it goes.
Go from there.
We'll see if he actually listens to the show, because he'll be like, I know who you are.
Yeah, he's like Money Island.
Security.
Yeah. Be like, I'm getting arrested in my own show. How did that happen? Like, how did they even, Sam? Why did you let them in? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I think it's like, it's like I don't know. I don't know how you would describe it. It's literally like an underdog. Like it's a dynasty, and then you talk about the Yankees, and then you talk about the Cubs. Right?
Yeah.
The Cubs are never going to get to Yankee status no matter how many games they win, because the Yankees are the Yankees, right? The Yankees basically got there first, or theoretically first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, DC is never going to win a World Series. I'm just
impressed that you broke out a sports analogy.
I know.
I'm not going to lie about that. That was actually
my head is actually spinning right now. I don't feel well.
Kai, what do you think about this? What's your thought on the DC versus Marvel? I mean, should we even be comparing at this point?
No. I'm just really glad this isn't a Jeopardy question. I'm not getting it. I got nothing.
That is what we call a golden parachute.
For our audience, give us some background on what you do, and talk to us about Kai Society, the show on Talk Radio.
Yeah, no problem. Usually when somebody asks me what I do, I say everything, because it's kind of true.
Yeah,
but
that's specific.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very focused.
Kai Society is about tribe architecture, which could very well turn into a comic book series. I'm going to have to talk to you about that later on, Michael Dolce.
Oh, wow.
That guy, fantastic artist.
I see.
Fantastic.
Hassan,
and for those, because I'm on the radio, I was actually pointing at Hassan. Hassan's actually a terrific artist.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of guys in the room right now.
This is true. We actually just invited Kai just to balance it out a little bit.
Yes, yeah.
1 on 5?
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah. We're not good at math. Go ahead.
Outside of tribe architecture and helping people build their brands, I'm actually a partner at this wonderful place called The Healing Farm.
Okay.
Ooh, it sounds like an incubator for superheroes, because it is.
It's like a Wolverine, like just a bunch of Wolverines growing in the backyard.
Well, we were using Jason Statham earlier on, so it's kind of like, in that stage of evolution. I do, yes.
Funny story about Jason Statham. He, so one of our guests who ended up canceling on us, but we'll forgive him. He's going to be on at some point.
I don't think it's forgiven if
he's
you're
been trying
it.
to get. He was trying to get his movie funded for a while. He's out in Hollywood, and he had Jason Statham on board. And Jason Statham is like, just give me a hot girlfriend and I'll do it. Like, that was what he basically.
In the movie,
right? That was his criteria.
Or did he want one in real life? He wanted him to get him a hot girl.
I would hope that Jason Statham doesn't require things in contracts.
We don't know.
He is the transporter, for God's sakes.
Yes,
like, you would think that he'd be able to do that. But,
okay,
but that's the criteria for getting Jason Statham.
And also, he must be smart. He has a British accent or something.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, anytime you have an accent, you're like light years. You're light years ahead. Christina says DC tried to do a great battle between Batman and Superman, and they ruined it. That could have been epic, but it was your mom's Martha, my mom's Martha type of thing. It was terrible. Yeah, we all agree. I mean, I guess that's what it comes down to. I really do try
we don't all agree, but that's fine.
Well, I try to stoke the flames a little bit. I do try to do a little DC versus Marvel, and Hassan will have none of that. And Kai is like, I don't even know what Marvel is. Like, what's a DC? Is that a director consultant?
Exactly.
Like, what is? Like, I don't exactly know. So this is my attempt to stoke. Competition.
Yeah, I understand, but
wherever we go, but
but you want competition between the host and
I guess
and listener.
I guess at the end of the day, we should just make a rule: no more competition. When we come back, we're going to pit Kai Cole against our guest Dara Lyons in a competitive, creative, pop culture Jeopardy.
You're listening to the Talking Alternative Network.
If you have an interest in marijuana, you want to know about marijuana, law, policy, and culture,
then feel free to join me, Joseph A. Bondi, every Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning on my show In the Know 420 on TalkingAlternative.com.
Legalize the earth to continue to resist the passage of this necessary legislation.
Hi, this is Rob Kay.
And I'm Callie Alpert.
And we're hosts of The Rob and Callie Show. Are you looking for a show that talks about real stuff like life, love, the pursuit of being yourself?
Then you have come to the right place, because we cover topics ranging from chivalry to gratitude to your relationship with money and everything in between.
So listen to us on The Rob and Callie Show, Tuesdays, 8 to 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on TalkRadio.nyc.
Talking Alternative Radio, 24 hours a day.
I want to thank our guest, Fabian Nicieza.
I think we asked him one question, and he pretty much carried the entire interview himself.
Which was just awesome, because we like to do as little work as possible on this end.
The writer gnomes are not getting paid for that segment.
Secrets of the Sire.
Welcome back to Secrets of the Sire. We do this every week. We talk comics, movies, TV, pop culture at large. We do it in a fun way, I hope. We are in studio again. We have Kai Society's host Kai Cole joining us live. We also have Lord of the Radio Hassan Godwin. We have myself. We have intern Patrick. We have staff writer Peter. We have pretty much everybody here. So we have a packed house. We have producer Sam. It's a packed house. Want to welcome our guest. It is crowded.
We need pizza. Someone needs to order pizza.
Oh, I can't eat.
I'm hungry now.
I can't eat. I eat a lot before I came here.
That's you.
It was
Pizza
very
man
stupid.
Could.
Pizza man. I thought he works with cholesterol man.
Dumpster Fire Man was the
That's
best.
What comes after.
A great name.
After a meal,
That's the one I
call
would
Dumpster Fire Man.
I think if the four of us picked one character and did a Kickstarter, we could see.
It would Dumpster Fire Man?
Well, that would be my pick. So you could be Wi-Fi guy. You could do what was the other one?
Wi-Fi Kai.
All right. Wi-Fi guy is much cleverer.
Only for the hair thing.
Only for the hair, yeah.
We'll see which Kickstarter goes.
Yeah, I don't think Kai's going to be hanging out with a cholesterol guy too long. Yeah. I think that's that's like a high school thing.
I want to welcome our guest. We have a call-in guest. We have author Dara Lyons. Dara, how you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm great. Thanks so much, Mike, for having me. And hi to everyone in the studio. I guess there's a ton of you, so I can't thank everybody individually or say hi.
I mean, you could, but you're very lazy, clearly.
That's true. Yeah, I'm lazy, and I apparently lack the superpower to see through a phone line. But,
this is true.
I'm working on it.
What's a good superhero name for that? Like if you could...
If you can't see through a phone line?
Oh, that's just like Blind Guy. That's just pretty easy. Right? That's not hard. No, like if you had the power to see through a phone line.
Ooh,
Fiber optic man.
Styrofoam cup.
Styrofoam
cup man.
Tin can man.
Verizon man. Or
Verizon man. Yeah.
Let's get the cable guy over here.
Do you see me now? Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? Swear to me. Sorry.
So, Dara, you have written like 16 full-length novels. Talk to us about your books and talk to us about the stuff you like to write about.
English.
Sure, absolutely. So my preference is to write dark, gritty, kind of like sees you, make you cry.
It's like Lego Batman
novel, but yeah, absolutely. I feel like if I did have a superhero, because I'm also or super power, because I'm also a yoga teacher, it would be making people cry, like bringing out angst is kind of what I specialize in.
Wow.
Whether it be in the yoga class or in terms of my writing, and I also write some nonfiction stuff.
Mm-hmm. So your hobby is pain.
A couple of screenplays.
It's pain.
Yes, pain.
Okay, gotcha.
Or maybe it's pain management. Who knows?
Absolutely.
Kai.
Actually, if you can experience angst vicariously through characters, maybe you don't have to experience it personally.
Empathy
so that's what I
Empathy
aim
man.
for.
There we go. Empathy man. So Kai, if she was on your show, what would the first question be for her?
Well, first of all, Dara, you're the perfect, addition to our team at the Healing Farm. I mean, man, what a way to make an entrance there. Hello. Nice to meet you. Come over.
Nice to meet you, too.
Let's make some magic.
So Kai is one of the hosts on TalkRadio.nyc as well, too. She does a show on Thursdays at 11 a.m., so catch that if you can. But this is what we got you on here, too. Now, actually, before we get into anything... we obviously do some show preparation and
college humor.
Well, that's the extent of it. So you just saw
very highbrow.
Yes.
you can see what I write about. You just saw Star Wars for the first time last year.
I know. I am such an epic fail. And when you told me what the topic of this podcast was going to be, I have to confess, I cringed. I didn't even try to brush up on my pop culture because I figure I'm just
there are
behind
8
the
movies
times that I plan to just lose gracefully.
All right.
Which Star Wars did you see? Because there's 8 of them.
I binged watched all 3 of the kind of main ones.
Of the originals.
But is it bad that I can't remember which name?
No.
Which I know The Empire Strikes Back was one of them.
Hassan is literally breaking the chair. Like he's got the grip on it, and he's just crushing the chair right now.
I'm not.
Talking.
I know.
I'm all right. I'm doing all right. Well, you binged 3 of them though, so that's
impressive.
That's hardcore. That is, especially if you don't know anything about them.
Are you? So here we go.
Those are like 2.5 a pop. So that's hardcore.
Dara, are you pro Ewok or anti Ewok?
Oh, that's a no.
Oh gosh,
were the Ewoks in the movies that you saw?
There is a right and there is a wrong answer.
Ewok neutral.
Good.
No,
Good answer. Good answer.
Neutral.
You can be neutral to the Ewoks.
You can be.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a good answer.
I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a good way to do
it.
At
least you knew it was a hot button topic enough to stay away from it. So all right.
Seriously.
Yeah, we're good.
So I appreciate your level of non-preparation. Kai has actually been like... she has been grilling. She's been brushing up. She's been researching like everything, and then we're gonna actually read these questions, and she's gonna be like, "Wow, I like really wasted my time because these are like really easy questions." So
it was entertaining.
All right, so Dara, are you ready to play Celebrity Pop Culture Jeopardy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so these are the rules for everybody who doesn't know. I mean, if you watch Jeopardy, you got to answer in the form of a question. There will be 4 categories. We're not going to have any buzzers because obviously you're on the phone.
I'll do
and
the
Kai
buzzer.
is.
I could do the buzzer.
No. There's buzzers.
I want to do the buzzer.
Yeah, but you can't buzz in. Is my point. You can't buzz. That's my point. You can't. She can't see through the phone line.
I get it now, Mike.
You see what I'm saying?
I get you, Mike.
See, if she was
Go
able
on with
to,
your show, Mike.
If she was able to buzz in.
You're embarrassing us in front of the guests.
Embarrass myself in front of everybody all the time. Like, how's this any different? No, so we're going to go one at a time. We'll have you pick one, then we'll have Kai pick one. Each has a different amount. So there's harder questions. There's $100 questions. There's up to $300 questions.
And we will be taking money at the end of the show.
And then we will play Final Jeopardy. And that's the best part of it.
Oh, I thought we were going to... Okay, fine. Never mind.
Patrick, are you keeping score here?
Oh, yes. Patrick, the intern, has got to keep score on all this, all right? All right, so the 4 categories are You're the Boss, Catchphrases, X Marks the Spot, No Capes, No Tights. All right, those are the 4 categories.
No tights? That's like anti-Kai.
No capes, no tights. So, Dara, please pick a dollar value. It could be for $100, for $200, for $300 from one of the 4 categories. Again, You're the Boss, Catchphrases, X Marks the Spot, No Capes, No Tights. And remember, the $100 ones are going to be easier. The $300 ones will be harder.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'm going to go with No Capes, No Tights for $100.
This hero battled high school when she wasn't battling vampires.
Okay, who is Buffy the Vampire?
Boom! Ding, 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 ding! Yes! Everyone's happy, excited. Look at this.
But he does a bell. That's great. I can't do a buzzer, but he does.
No, you got to do the buzzer. She gets 5 seconds to answer, so that's the buzzer. You can buzz her. Are you happy now?
Oh shoot! Did I answer prematurely? Should I
No.
have
You answered
suspense?
absolutely
Should I-
correct. You did
it perfectly.
Good.
About the only thing that wasn't done prematurely. Okay, here we go. Kai,
Oh boy.
pick a category and pick a dollar value.
Same category. Let's take it one step up. 200.
Oh wow, Kai's very competitive. She wants to win this thing.
Yeah.
Norman Reedus plays a character in this hit TV show who wasn't actually in the comic book.
Who is Daryl?
It was a very poorly worded.
It is a very poorly worded question. All right, judges, we'll go with that.
We'll get it.
The answer was
give
what
it.
is Walking Dead, but yes, you're correct.
The
We'll go
character.
Yeah, no.
we'll go
Listen,
big. Yes.
I listen.
Yes. That will get
At the door while we were going over it.
All right, so Kai is up 200 to 100. Dara, you are next. Remember, the other categories are
Okay.
You're the Boss, Catchphrases, X marks the spots, No capes, no tights. For 300 is the only one left.
I will go with You're the Boss for 200. And just preemptively, if I have no clue, what do I do?
You don't answer,
what
and
do I
Hassan
say?
will buzz you after 5 seconds.
Perfect. Okay, got it. So You're the Boss for 200.
You're the Boss for 200, and I'm going to name a sidekick, and you're going to name who the boss is. Bucky Barnes.
I got nothing.
Who is Captain America?
Wait, so what are the rules? What if I
okay.
wanted to answer that one?
You can't answer that
No,
one.
you can't answer.
It's done.
Because there's
Because you
we
can't
worked
actually
hard
see
on
her.
these, and
you can't actually see
we're
her,
not.
and so there's like you can't like race in there. But like now, Dara, you could literally be at your computer right now too. So it's
Yeah.
I know I could, but I want to play fair.
Look at her go. Kai's got her phone. She's been Googling she's like, I know this answer because I can Google this. I Googled it right now.
Oh wait, you mean we can play cutthroat?
Well, Kai just wants to win. She is
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
she's ready to throw a chair.
antagonized right now. We're on the same team, ultimately, Dara.
There are no
Let's keep that in
teams.
mind.
No, you're opposite teams. You are clearly
There's
opposite
Lord of the
teams.
Radio, and there's
There is-
everyone else.
We all win.
There's no teams.
All right, Kai. Pick a category and pick a dollar amount.
Leggings, 300, please.
All right, I'm going to go X marks the spot for 200. This character has sped through both the X-Men and Marvel movie universes.
Why do I not know this? That's a valid question.
Yes.
Who is Quicksilver? All right, we're on there. Patrick, what are the tallies right now? Is it Kai?
200 to 100.
200 to 100. All right, we'll go 2 questions each, and then we're gonna go into Final Jeopardy. Okay. Oh, see, Christina chimed in Quicksilver. Christina's got her computer though handy, and she's definitely googling. There's
No, I'm
question
sure
about
she
that.
knows.
There's no question
Yeah,
about
she
that.
knows.
All right, you've got You're the Boss, you've got Catchphrases, you got X marks the spot, or you got one No capes, no tights left.
I will go with Catchphrases for 300.
Oh,
she's trying to pull in a Hail Mary.
It's clobberin' time. Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. Is it? It's one of the Avengers characters.
He was in the Avengers at some point.
Who is?
Who's played by Michael Chiklis?
Oh gosh.
He was also portrayed. He was also portrayed by another guy in another
Captain
one.
Captain America.
No.
Okay.
It's the Thing from Fantastic Four, but that's the hard one. You went with the hard one. You only need 100 to tie her. See, so that's that's the thing.
I know.
That's
I got
okay.
too,
You can still do this in Final Jeopardy.
eager.
We're doing good here.
Okay.
All right, Kai.
Yes, sir.
You're the boss. Catchphrases. X marks the spot. No capes, no tights.
I could have sworn that I picked tights last time, but it's okay.
No, you went leggings.
Oh, no tights.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
yeah, you went leggings.
300.
All right, just going 300.
leggings.
M. Night Shyamalan cast Bruce Willis as the hero in this 2000 non-superhero movie.
Oh my goodness gracious! I have to talk this out. What is? He was like, "Swing away, man, swing away with a baseball bat."
Oh, can I say it? I
Yes,
know it.
yes,
Can I
go ahead,
say it?
go ahead.
Okay. What is the Sixth Sense?
Oh, man! Yes!
No.
Time.
No.
Two times.
No.
What was it?
Out! Everybody is out!
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Oh, yeah. That one. All right, let's go. We'll go one more round before we go to Final Jeopardy because you guys are doing really horrible. So,
Can you quiz us on actual types? I mean, we can redeem ourselves.
That's very true, actually.
Yeah,
what is that annoying thing that my wife gets in the mail all the time?
Yeah, we wouldn't know
Those
anything
types.
about it.
All right, we got You're the Boss, catchphrases, X marks the spot, no capes, no tights.
All right, I'm going to go with... wait, is it Kai?
It's Kai, yeah.
My turn.
It's your turn.
Okay, I'll go with X marks the spot for 100.
All right, here we go.
The
Patrick
buzzer's
Stewart
waiting.
and James McAvoy can both lay claim to portraying this famous X-Men leader.
This isn't fair.
You could have picked that one. It's been on the board.
No.
All right. Patrick Stewart and James McAvoy both played this famous X-Men leader in the recent X-Men movies. Starts with the letter X. He's like a teacher.
Is it who is the? It's like the professor.
Yes, we're gonna give it to her. All right, we're all tied up.
Okay. It wasn't really the professor, though. What
no, it was Professor X. You got it right. See, this is good.
Oh, okay, Professor
X.
Is good. Okay,
See?
I was
this is
little
exactly what we're doing. So, all right, we're gonna have to speed along to Final Jeopardy because we're both tied now. So, all right, so Final Jeopardy. You ready for this now?
All in.
It's all in, right? You guys are magically tied. See how that worked? Somehow
Somehow
it worked.
I
don't know how that worked.
The buzzer didn't quite work for 5 seconds there.
Well, I mean, it was, Patrick unplugged the internet.
Yeah, I
and the
understand
buzzer
that.
was connected to the internet. So, this is what ended up happening.
Yeah, Lord of Radio's going to have words.
Final Jeopardy. The Super Friends was a famous 1980s cartoon featuring DC powerhouse characters Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, alongside lesser-known heroes in the DC universe. 2 of those members will appear in the Justice League film. Name one when we come back.
You're listening to the Talking Alternative Network.
Are you into comics, movies, and pop culture at large? What about music and TV? Then you're in for a treat. This is Michael Dolce, your host on TalkingAlternative.com. I've been professionally writing comic books, screenplays, and music articles for almost 15 years. Catch my show, Secrets of the Sire, at its new primetime slot, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and get the inside scoop on the pop culture universe you love to talk about. For more info, go to secretsofthesire.com.
TalkingAlternative.com.
You ever seen like the old men at the Starbucks? Like they have their little like.
I don't go to Starbucks.
Oh, I do. I work at
I'm
Starbucks.
a man.
It's fantastic, and they just have these old men club, and they just sit around and talk about the good old days.
That's why I don't go into Starbucks. It's a creepy sausage fest on caffeine.
Secrets of the Sire.
That was easily the best bit cut that we've done. Audio cut, easily. Creepy Sausage Fest.
Wow.
It's not a sausage fest today, though, because we have in studio Kai Cole and we have author Dara Lyons on the line. So we've balanced it all out now. Mathematically incorrect, but Close enough.
Join us as we objectify you for our show.
I would not say we're objectifying.
I would.
Oh, I think that's a gross understatement. All right.
Understatement. Yes. Yes, indeed.
For anybody coming back in, we're playing Celebrity Pop Culture Jeopardy. We have Final Jeopardy here versus Kai Cole. Kai Cole versus Dara Lyons, author extraordinaire. Again, now, Dara, where can people find you online and things like that? And you can plug any kind of book right now. Be always
Sure,
good.
absolutely. If you check out my author website, Dara Lyons Author, my blog comes up, links to my Facebook and Twitter and Instagram all come up, or if you just Google Dara Lyons on Amazon.com, all 16 books should come up and you can buy a copy or leave a review.
Awesome, very cool. And I'm going to connect you with Kai because you guys could definitely talk some shop, perhaps on her own show.
Totally. I haven't met you yet, Dara, but I love you.
There you go. So we'll see what we can do with that. All right, Final Jeopardy.
Sounds great.
The Super Friends was a famous 1980s cartoon featuring DC powerhouse characters Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, alongside some lesser-known heroes in the DC universe. 2 of those members will appear in the upcoming Justice League movie. Name one of the 2.
The buzzer is waiting.
Buzzer's waiting. Well, no, you got to reveal. Now you just reveal your answer.
Buzz, or how do we come in?
Do you have it? You have to say something. Anything. You have to pick it. You have to pick
anything. Anything. I'll say anything.
Well, okay, but like an actual thing. You know?
Oh, okay.
Like give
here,
us give
present.
Us yes, give us an answer, and we'll tell you if it's right or wrong.
Who is Aquaman?
That is correct.
What? Can I say the same answer?
Yeah, you can. You essentially can. You essentially can. Name the other one then.
Yeah.
Cyclops? I don't know.
It was very close, though. She was very, very close to Cyborg. Cyborg.
Oh, man.
Or the Flash, which is, I kept saying,
we probably
get
should
it
have
in
had
a
Kai
Flash.
write down her answer. You know, like, again, if we'd have thought this through.
Yeah, but no.
Fudge, the end of the word.
I was just really. Can we just rewind? Let's just start over again. Okay,
Let's start the whole show
anyway,
over again. Is it 8 o'clock again?
Patrick, pull out the internet. Just do that. It just resets itself. All right, Dara, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a good time. You're our winner because
your prize is in the mail.
Kind of.
Oh, I don't know. I think we most emphatically tied. I think Kai had it. I definitely think she was ready with her Aquaman answer, but I appreciate it, and it was super
No,
fun.
she had nothing there. She had nothing. She really did have nothing. She got nothing. Dara, thank you so much. We'll be in touch soon.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show, and thanks for having me on.
You got it. All right, that was Celebrity Pop Culture Jeopardy. You realize it was kind of stacked against you one way or the other, mainly because you studied. I didn't appreciate that.
Listen, my only concern is that I make sure that I get in my plug, which is healing.com.
So we were talking about a bunch of things today, and we're blah 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 blah. No, we still have a lot of show. Of course, I'm going to give you the.
We still have a lot of show. There's plenty of show left. Quit plugging.
So every week we do this. We go spinning the racks. Oh, well, yes, we do this too. Yes, this is very true. We go spinning the racks to bring you the most fantastical pop culture news out there.
Spin the rack. Spin that rack. Sorry.
Oh, we need it. That's it. That's it. Cut it. Cut it. That's it.
We can't actually have that because we'll be sued by the animals.
What? That's like something.
No, that's the. It's not the animals. Who's
Eric Berg?
Eric Berg. Yeah. All right. So he
does
was
spin
an
the
animal.
racks?
No, never mind. Please keep going.
No, we can do it. It's parody. We can totally do it.
Sam knows what I was doing. We can still do it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just your voice.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Well, it just did. We're going to cut that exact
We're going to cut that. All right. Okay.
Excellent. Oh.
Okay.
I like when we take care of work that we have to do
I don't like this at all
on the show because that's actually really, really handy. So it's very, very good.
I know now not to ever do that again.
So, in the spirit of the man being dragged off the airplane on United, what's your worst airline? What's your worst airline story you've ever had?
I don't have one.
You had a bad one, I thought, didn't you?
Oh. If you're talking about, well, it didn't happen to me though.
You didn't get like.
Questioned? Oh no. Okay. My stories always happen before I even get on the plane because of being named Hassan. It's I get the Muslim pat down before I get on the plane. So that's not a great story. There is a fantastic story that I was on a plane and just we're going into LA for one of the conventions.
Yeah.
And this guy was, he was tying one on before, like about an hour before the flight.
I was on this
Got
flight
on
with
the
you.
plane. You what? Yeah. So then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
was this going to be yours?
No, but
that's awesome. That
Yeah.
you actually have. And he was, and Bernadette Peters was on the plane with us.
Oh yeah,
actually,
yeah.
and she was in first class. And the guy freaked out, and he was acting up through the entire flight. They cut him off during the flight. They said, "We're not going to give you any more drinks because we're 1,000 feet up and bad things can happen." And he was like, "No, screw that! I want my drink." And so he tried to open the door.
Yeah,
and
like in the flight, we were over Colorado at the time.
So they landed the plane.
Wait! Before we even get to that, the best part of the story,
Gabe,
is
you
the
were gonna
fact
talk
that
about Gabe.
yes, so 6'7" Gabe Firamasco, who is an awesome dude. He's actually he worked at Wizard with us. He
Yes, he
also
did.
worked as a roadie. He worked with
he's
Third
been
Eye
everywhere.
Blind.
He's done
he worked
everything.
with Stained was one of his bands.
Yes.
So he actually got to hear Stained's like breakout record on the tour bus. As they cut it, like literally cut it, and didn't even send it to the record company yet. So he got to,
and cycling through his Facebook page, like the pictures of his Facebook page, is like a who's who
have to
rogues
tap in for
gallery
some
of it.
guests,
Yeah,
too.
we got to do that.
I mean, we have to invite him on.
No, yeah. We'll have
And-
Gabe on and talk to
some of
him
his
about some
celebrity
of his guests. Yeah,
no, we'll get a celebrity guest too.
But because he was a tall guy, because he was the
6'7",
biggest
this guy-
guy ever, they tapped him to help subdue the guy.
Well, they pulled him down. They're like, "Sir, I just want to let you know, we have a passenger in first class right now, and he's being really abusive.
Yeah, he's got a gun. He's waving it around. He's killed 2 people.
Well, they didn't say that. But it's just like they're very calm. They're like, he's being very abusive and very belligerent to aggressive with our people. And Gabe's looking at him like, why are you telling me this?
Yeah, what of it?
Well, we just want to know if we can count on you. If they literally asked him that question,
you can count on me to
and he's like, count on
tuck
you
my
for
head
what?
under my knees for when the door opens
Right.
and pray.
So they gave him
plastic
plastic handcuffs, and he actually handcuffed the guy.
Yes,
to
he did.
The seat.
Hey, whose story is this?
Yeah, it's bad. Mine's bad.
All right, well, okay, fine. No, well, I guess we're done. But yeah,
it landed,
and they landed the plane, and that was it. That's the story. And then the cops came in and pulled the guy off.
Totally delayed us for like an hour.
He
on
was
the
stuck
runway,
in Colorado.
Questioned,
but we were still better off than him because he was stuck in Colorado.
Yeah, I think so.
And we got to go back. We got to go forward.
We have to go to LA, which was pretty cool. Kai, any crazy airplane stories for you, or things that might have happened to somebody else on an airplane that you witnessed? Anything?
Not really. I'm just convinced right now that you guys should really seek like couples counseling. I think that it'll help you.
I think this is our therapy.
Yeah,
actually,
this is how we work.
This is kind of
things
what
out.
we do here.
I thought it was
you were
going
part of
really
that.
well. Actually,
Yeah.
this is one of the best relationships
He's
I've
gonna
had
get
in
laid
years.
later. What are you talking about?
What
Well,
is-
now he's not.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're not getting that. We'll go to McDonald's, but we're not going to Burger King.
I thought this was an interesting. Yeah, no, or Arby's. I thought this was kind of interesting. Bike riding robber drops pile of cash during escape. A man who robbed a credit union in Pennsylvania was caught on camera dropping a pile of cash while trying to bike away from the scene.
Now, existentially speaking, is he still a thief? Because he dropped the money.
No, he's an attempted robbery.
Yes,
It's
so
attempted
that's not
robbery
you
at that
don't
point.
you don't go to jail for attempting to do things. You
Well,
go to jail
you
for
do go
doing
to
it.
jail for attempting
only
to
for
do things.
murder.
No, attempted robbery is up there
You
as well,
can't go
too.
to jail. They can't send you away for attempting.
Technically, he did.
How do they prove you attempted to rob something if you didn't actually rob
Well,
it?
no. It's kind of like when you buy something in a store and then you leave the store and you drop it and break it, like, and you try to go back and say, "Hey, I broke this. Can I get my money back?" It's like, no,
That's
you bought it. You did purchase it. That whatever that is.
No.
So this guy
What is
did
this?
actually.
I don't know
rob
what we're
it.
talking about now. All of a sudden,
No, I'm saying he robbed.
Listen to
and
me.
he got away.
Listen to me.
And then he dropped the money.
It's an attempted robbery.
Let's take a deep breath.
No. It was an
Deep
actual
breath.
robbery.
Inhale.
But then he attempted to escape.
Exhale slowly and completely.
Did he do the robbery on the bike? Was he on?
No,
was
he
on-
fled to the bike.
That's
and
what
then
he
took
did
the bike.
wrong.
Yeah,
He
Well,
should
I
have.
think there's many things.
Yeah,
he did
but
wrong.
if you throw the money in the saddlebags on the bike, you get out of there. You're
I
good.
think there's many things he did wrong.
All right, fine. I'm sorry.
Competitive eater downs record 255 peeps in 5 minutes.
And died?
Happy Easter, everybody. The world's number 2 ranked competitive eater broke his own world record by inhaling 255 marshmallow peeps in 5 minutes. Has anyone ever competed in a competitive eating contest?
Yes, jars of Nutella with myself. Does that count?
Ha!
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I say no.
Peter, anything? Competitive eating? Sam, competitive eating? Anybody?
Competition. How fast can I eat a gallon of ice cream?
Oh,
Yeah,
have you ever
it's
tried
a
to
personal-
like,
it's a
down,
personal
like,
best
a thing
kind
of
of
milk?
situation.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no.
It's always a personal.
They tried to make me do that. I have those like your friends always come up and they're like, "Hey, do you want to do that thing where you put ginger in your mouth and see if you don't puke?"
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah.
I don't understand these games. I never played these games.
All right, and finally, trending on Twitter yesterday. Christina says, "Hello, diabetes."
Exactly.
Was hashtag Star Wars frat party stories.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, Star
I'm
Wars.
not even
So
going to try
I
to
actually
imagine.
thought going into it that it was like, what do at frat parties, like what kind of Star Wars stories gets told? But
Right.
It's like picture Star Wars characters at frat parties and what would happen. Like, don't let the Wookiee, don't.
Yes, with,
let the
especially
Wookiee win
Han and
in beer pong.
Chewie. Han and Chewie.
Yeah.
That's not even, and Lando maybe.
Oh, Lando definitely.
Yeah.
Lando's
With,
like the townie that comes back, afterwards to like hit on all the college.
Yeah,
kids,
but
right?
basically, Leia shows up, crashes the whole party, brings stormtroopers, ruins the whole thing for everybody. Yeah, I see it. I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
I can.
Get mistaken for a keg.
Yes.
What's that?
Yes, R2 does get mistaken for a keg.
I mean, that's like an easy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
an
easy.
one. That's an easy one.
That's
I agree
easy.
with that.
They get
too.
C-3PO to do crank sex calls, right? With
What kind of
different
college
voices.
did you go to?
Huh?
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
We're busy getting drunk.
What? Am I giving too much away?
All right, I want to thank our guests, plural. Kai Cole. Kai, plug your healing farm and plug your show.
Cool. Kai Society is tomorrow, 11 a.m. on
What's your guest?
TalkRadio.nyc. We got some possibles,
Ah.
We're tossing around a few things.
So you're saying that someone could dial in at 877-480-4120.
You're so good at that.
Oh, yeah. and again, talk to us about what else you got going.
Yeah, 100 acres of heaven in New Hampton, New York.
Mhm.
It is healing.farm. I do give myself credit because that's pretty freaking awesome domain right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, welcome, and thank you to Dara Lyons as well too. Go check out her author page. Go check out all the books she's writing and doing all kinds of cool things. Go to daralyonsauthor.com. Next week we got a show here. The new Star Wars,
as opposed to this week.
well, maybe we'll talk Thor trailer next week too, if there's time. Next week, the new Star Wars Last Jedi trailer hits. And we've got Bitcoin expert and internet personality Tone Vase coming on as a guest host.
Nice.
And author Brad Solos. Yeah, Brad's coming on to help break down Star Wars. He's actually got in his book an entire section of how Star Wars shaped millennials. Their entire...
Ruined everything for millennials.
That's
you're
essentially
saying.
it.
Yeah. No, okay.
Secrets of the Sire. Go check us out, secretsofthesire.com. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Secrets of the Sire. Until next week, we'll talk to you then.
Stay tuned for It Came From the Radio.
Oh, yes. See, that's your job.
You're listening to the Talking Alternative
I'm sorry.
Network.
Hello, I'm JC.
I'm Joan, and welcome to 21st Century Entrepreneur.
We bring education,
Insight,
knowledge,
awareness,
trouble,
craziness, and fun
for you, the entrepreneur who's looking to build your business
and your community. Listen every Friday from noon to 1 Eastern on TalkRadio.nyc. And you can tweet us at 21st CE Radio or Talk Alternative.
Hey, all you crazy listeners. Looking to boost your business? Why not advertise on Talking Alternative with very reasonable rates? Interested? Simply email at info@talkingalternative.com.
Are you into comics, movies, and pop culture at large? What about music and TV? Then you're in for a treat. This is Michael Dolce, your host on TalkingAlternative.com. I've been professionally writing comic books, screenplays, and music articles for almost 15 years. Catch my show, Secrets of the Sire, at its new primetime slot, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and get the inside scoop on the pop culture universe you love to talk about. For more info, go to secretsofthesire.com.
You're listening to the Talking Alternative Network at www.talkingalternative.com. Now, broadcasting 24 hours a day. Talking Alternative.
Hi, this is Rob Kay.
And I'm Callie Alpert.
And we're hosts of The Rob and Callie Show. Are you looking for a show that talks about real stuff like life, love, the pursuit of being yourself?
Then you have come to the right place because we cover topics ranging from chivalry to gratitude to your relationship with money and everything in between.
So listen to us on The Rob and Callie Show Tuesdays, 8 to 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on TalkRadio.nyc.
Are you a conscious co-creator? Are you on a quest to raise your vibration and your consciousness? I'm Sam Leibowitz, your conscious consultant, and on my show, The Conscious Consultant Hour, Awakening Humanity, we will touch upon all these topics and more. Listen live at our new time on Thursdays at 12 noon Eastern Time. That's The Conscious Consultant Hour, Awakening Humanity, Thursdays 12 noon on TalkRadio.nyc.
You're listening to the Talking Alternative Network.